Special greetings to everyone listening to this particular voice note or watching this video at this particular point in time. My name is Lumen Chris from Lumen Chris Digital Asset Academy. It's a pleasure for me to come through to you all once again with this special presentation on an exceptional business, a business which is like none other, teaching you exactly how you can do cryptocurrency trading from the comfort of your home without necessarily being involved in the entire process, but just getting to delegate that responsibility to a board that stays in the market 24/7 and is able to trade a particular digital asset for you, making sure that it gets into the market at the appropriate time and it gets to exit the market at the appropriate time, making sure that your trading capital is always experiencing an increase, means there is constant profit that you're actually making from the market, even without having sufficient or substantial knowledge on cryptocurrency trading. So that responsibility, the board actually handles it efficiently. And I must make you to understand that this is a board which is like no other board in the market because it is managed by the latest AI technology in the market. So this is an AI technology driven cryptocurrency board that has been made available to us by this special company that has been in the cryptocurrency terrain for as long as 10 good years today. So it's a company that has experience in the market. They are well experienced in the market and they have several digital assets in the market which are actually been doing well over this period of time. And this particular coin, which is known as the UCN coin, which is the native cryptocurrency of a blockchain, which is known as the UChain blockchain, has actually been in the market for a little over 2 months now, but I can show you the giant strides that it has been able to make, over the past 1 month and a couple of weeks. You'll be so amazed. You'll be so amazed and you wouldn't want to hesitate again, to get to join this opportunity by getting to acquire a bot and giving it a trading capital for it to start trading and giving you what is referred to as profit, either on daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, as the case may be. Now, I'm going to walk you through the entire process of what it takes for you to get to acquire any of these bots and you start making amazing profit from this bot. And I might probably be sharing with you some testimonies, some statistics on the performance of the bot as has been experienced by a couple of other traders in the market, just like myself, as we actually unfold with this particular presentation. So please make sure you stay tuned from the very beginning till the end. You are going to be watching this presentation in different series or in different episodes. So make sure as soon as you're done with episode 1, do where to jump on episode 2, episode 3, and so on and so forth. Is extremely very important. Now, before I walk you through the process of what it takes for you to belong, please, just in case you didn't hear me well, the name of the blockchain is the U blockchain. That's the ultimate blockchain, which is abbreviated for short as UChain. And the native cryptocurrency of this blockchain is the UCN coin. The UCN coin. And I can tell you with all certainty that this particular coin is listed already on CoinMarketCap. So if you want to check its position on CoinMarketCap and the results is that's actually been recording in the past few months and some weeks that it has been in the market, you can actually go there and you verify for yourself. Of course, I'm still going to take you there to make sure that we actually see some of these things together. Just before I proceed to tell you other things that have to do with this particular product, which is the UChain robot, this quick disclaimer, very important. Please, I want you to understand that every information which I shared here or all what I'm going to be showing you here or sharing with you here is solely for information purposes and constitutes no call to action. So please don't feel obliged or coerced to take any decision based on the figures I'm going to be showing you or based on some of the things I'm going to be telling you here. The cryptocurrency space is a very volatile space, so you are therefore advised to do your due diligence, do your own verifications, and then take the decision for yourself. What I'm sharing here actually has to do with my own personal experience and the experiences of other traders in the market who have actually been making use of this trading board. If you feel motivated by our experiences, please feel free to replicate the same thing if it works for you. If not, please, you can simply think otherwise. So that is extremely very important for us to establish. Like I mentioned earlier, this is an AI-managed cryptocurrency bot, trading bot in the market. We don't have many of such bots. As a matter of fact, I should say this is the very first of its kind in the market. And it is made available in the market by a powerful company that has been in this crypto trading space for as long as the past 10 years and counting. This particular company has a proven strategy, has a very powerful ecosystem, and has a huge community that spans beyond 3 million users globally, and I'm going to be walking you through the price growth that the coin has been able to register over the past 1 month and few weeks that it has been in the market. Very important. Now, if we have to do some comparative analysis here, you'll be so amazed to realize that this particular trading board or this particular blockchain is 100% decentralized. And we have a maximum supply of 100,000 UCN coins. So we can never have beyond 100,000 UCN coins. Now, what does that tell you? First of all, the quantity is extremely very small, meaning going by the total number of persons that actually constitute this community. Now, it's not even possible for an average of one person to get a full-fledged UCN coin, because it is limited to a number as small as 100,000. That should already tell you exactly how huge the demand for this coin is going to provoke the price increase or the price growth, especially in the days ahead with the powerful ecosystem that the company continues to make expansion on by bringing in so many products, creating use case values on the coin. Now, if we have to go through with some comparative analysis with other major players in the crypto space, for instance, Bitcoin. Bitcoin uses the proof of work technology. Ethereum goes with proof of stake technology. With Uchain, it uses the delegated proof of stake, technology. Now, the block frequency for Bitcoin is 10 minutes. It requires up to 10 minutes. With Ethereum, it requires between 10 to 19 seconds. And with Uchain, it requires a maximum of 3 seconds for us to establish a block frequency. Now, talking about transactions per second, look at how super fast ours is. For Bitcoin, it can execute up to about 7 different transactions in a second. With Ethereum, it can execute close to about 25 transactions per second. But with us, we can execute close to 2,000 plus. In fact, you can have up to 2,000 plus transactions taking place within 1 second. So this is ultra rapid. That is one thing you need to understand with this particular Uchain blockchain. And the Uchain blockchain, having its native coin being the UCN, also has a couple of facilities attached to it. Means it has its own decentralized applications. Notably, it has a wallet, which is referred to as a U-wallet. If you go even to the App Store or to the Google Play Store, you'll be able to find this wallet. They simply download it. And the one amazing thing with this wallet is that it can gather, in fact, it's a wallet that has been able to assemble a major number of the mainstream digital assets, the mainstream cryptocurrencies in the market. You can find all of them composed into this single app, which is known as the U-wallet. So inside the U-wallet, you can find the UCN coin itself. You'll find BTC, you can find Ethereum, you can find USDT, TPTU, splits, and many other cryptocurrencies. And the company actually wants to keep increasing the number of digital assets that this particular wallet can host, up to about 1,000 and more. So in the days ahead, we are going to be getting more and more digital assets that are being integrated into this particular wallet. We shall end up having beyond 1,000 of these digital assets. So it's going to be a very powerful decentralized application owned by this particular blockchain, which is going to attract a lot of people to find interest in this particular digital asset, because it provides something for them that they can be able to handle most of their digital assets. That is number one. Number two, this particular coin or the blockchain has also a digital cryptocurrency master debit card. It has its own master debit card. You can actually find the symbol of the coin, the UCN coin. This is it, which is actually, integrated on it. So with this particular card, it is very easy for somebody to load the UCN coin on it and equally load Ultima coin, for instance. And the person is able to cash out directly without necessarily having the need to convert it first to USDT. Which means if you have USDT, you can load here. If you have the UCN coin, you can load directly. If you have the Ultima coin, you can load directly. And you are able to cash out from an ATM terminal without necessarily having the obligation to convert first your UCN coin or your Ultima coins directly first to USDT, even though these two options are not operational yet. But in the next couple of months, it's going to be possible for somebody to load the UCN coin and, of course, the Ultima coin, and is able to cash out directly without having the need to convert first to USDT, before getting to make use of it on an ATM terminal. So at the time of this recording, these two options are still in progress, means the company is actually still working on them. So through this card, you can be able to do payments through, Apple Pay, Google Pay. It's as simple as that. So this is an extraordinary product that is also going to help to drive demand. A lot of people are going to be attracted to this particular coin. And don't forget, I showed you that they are going to be just, in fact, there's going to be just a maximum of 100,000 UCN coin that will exist, which means that with this kind of products, which I'm already showing you, by the time the world starts running, because they want to make use of these facilities, they want to make use of these services, trust me, the demand for UCN coin is going to skyrocket, and thereby also projecting the coin higher and higher. So it's as simple as that. Now, the coin, as a matter of fact, is actually experiencing for now a progressive growth. And the target of the company is to make sure that within the, in fact, in the nearest future, one UCN coin should actually hit the price value of 100,000 US dollars, just like its sister coin, which is the Ultima coin, did, you know, sometime in the year 2022. So this one is actually moving there. And the company has been able to put in place strategies that will be able to enable this UCN coin to get there. First of all, the quantity is very small, which is 100,000. And the company is actively developing a lot of products and services that people can actually make use of by simply, you know, doing payments using the UCN coin. And one amazing thing is that you can't get the UCN coin through a delegated liquidity pool. Neither can you get it through some form of commission, or rather through some form of maybe incentives that the company probably has to give because somebody has actually achieved a certain rank in the MLM, you know, component of this business, which we are still going to get it. So the only way somebody can actually get to have this coin is through the robot. You can actually make use of the robot, even though the robot is not actually trading the coin to give you the UCN coin directly. The robot is meant to trade the UCN coin and give you benefits in the USDT. So you're actually making rewards for yourself in USDT, not necessarily in terms of the UCN coin. So there is really no issue of somebody getting to bother himself with the fact that maybe someday the UCN coin market can actually be dumped, because right now at the very beginning, we don't have many people who have the coin in their hands, who can have the possibility to go to the market and play around with the price. So the only way people can actually get this particular coin is going to the same market and buying the coin. And by so doing, they're actually even eventually creating demand on the coin. So there is no particular place where somebody goes there to mine the coin. We don't mine the UCN coin. You can only get it through trading, you know, by making use of the bot, or you go directly to the exchange and you do the purchase. But the unfortunate thing is the UCN, or rather the UChain bot, has been designed in such a way that anybody who goes to the market and wants to buy the coin manually automatically becomes an enemy to the bot. And once the bot discovers that there is an enemy to it in the market who is a manual trader, then the bot has the possibility to trick this person and collect more resources from this person and give to the owner of the bot. That is the unfortunate thing in it, which means it is more advantageous for somebody to get to trade the UCN coin through the bot instead of doing it manually. So right now, what are the digital assets that this particular U-bot is trading? It can actually trade UCN for USDT as well as BTC for USDT. So these are the two digital assets for now. There's a possibility for more assets to be added, so much so that this bot is capable of trading them. But here is the difference. If you are trading the UCN stroke USDT pair, then you are, in fact, you actually stand the possibility of getting to make between 100 and 300% per annum on your trading capital. For somebody who goes in for BTC stroke USDT, the person can only make a maximum between 30 to 90% per annum. So you see that this one is less advantageous compared to this. That's why a majority of the people actually prefer to make use of the UCN bot to trade or rather make use of the UChain bot to trade UCN for USDT. So how do we get started with this particular bot? Meaning, after getting all of this, knowing the exceptional, characteristics of the UChain bot, how does one get started? How do I get started? How do I acquire my bot? How do I load it? How do I plug into an exchange? And how is that synchronization done? What are the minimum conditions? What are the conditions to observe? And how much profit am I actually making in a particular day? and how much profit can I actually make in a week, in a month, in a year, and so on and so forth. So if you really want to understand how to get started with it, please do well to watch the second video. Do well to watch the second video. So this one is actually the first video, which is meant to give you just a global idea of what this bot is capable of doing. Now, to actually get into the details on how to get started, and eventually I'm going to take you to CoinMarketCap to show you the price of it.